Do you kids like to use the worldwide interweb?
The internet?
We do. We know what it is. Well, there was an item published on the
Internet.
Marketing Tech Blog.
Hey! So
Who's that next to you? Who's that next to you?
no, you can't do that just yet. I got to warm up here a little bit first. So one of the things on the Marketing Tech Blog that you may have noticed, if you have the app, it's really easy to find. But if you look in the sidebar on the homepage, we always have events going on. And there's events that we participate regionally. There's ones that we do nationally. Like a Social Shakeup is coming up in Atlanta in September, which is a big one. Blog World and Social Media Today and Marketing Tech Blog. Mix West is coming up. You guys are going to be there, right? Mix West.
Haven't planned on it yet, but
It's
we've been
in
looking
Indianapolis, so that'll be a good one.
Got to play.
And this one popped up. Jack and I know each other. We've met at quite a few of the. I speak at the small business summits here in town, and Jack has been a business coach, helping businesses around town for how many years now?
Oh, gosh, lots. So 10, 15 years.
Yeah, 10, 15 years.
You actually claim that you know this guy?
Yes, I do.
Wow.
For the record.
We have that on audio file.
Unless this is going out over the air, then I might want to rephrase that.
Yeah. So Jack has been really successful to a point that now, even the government's looking at you going, wow, this guy's pretty successful.
That's what the letter said.
And it's local, not federal, so don't get mad at Jack or anything. But the Hendricks County Economic Development Partnership Excel program, which is the longest name of a program in Indiana, and the Hendricks College Network have all four Hendricks County Chambers of Commerce, Avon, Brownsburg, Danville, and Plainville. They're going to participate in this new program that you have, Grow Your Business University Lunch and Learn series. Right. And this is a really different, kind of program. It's not like a 3-day summit or anything. This is a year of hefty, not hefty, I'd say light, lunch and learns and networking.
Right. Yeah, it is. I mean, I set it up because I think there's some definite needs that small business folks have, and there's no place for them to go to get it easily. So some of the chambers approached me about doing a lunch and learn series, and I created this little program years ago, and each year that has different classes, different sessions, if you will. And so I just combined them all together, got all four chambers to talk to each other, which was fun. And then threw some other big names in there to make it look legitimate. And so then we have... What, did I say that out loud?
Yeah.
Sorry.
We can edit later.
Okay, good. Yeah, thanks. Those of you at home, please don't listen. So then we have training once a month for 90 minutes, and lunch is provided, and we'll have instructors like Doug come in and maybe site strategics. So we got one here that looks like it fit them really well. And what we did is we gave each chamber 15 scholarships to give out to their members, and that'll be paid for by sponsors.
Oh, very cool.
And so then. What do you know? It'll be our ideal audience right in front of us once a month for a year. So kind of a cool thing. Right.
And do you have to be a Hendricks County business to?
No.
Yeah.
No. It just costs you a hell of a lot more, but you
it's got an in-state, out-of-state tuition.
Out of county tuition.
You ain't from around here, are you? So we'll no, but it's saying, you're more than welcome. Anybody's welcome to attend.
And by small business, you're not talking, a lot of people that are in small business think small business is mom and pop. But this is small business. This is people, they might have a $10 million or $20 million operation.
Yeah. All I'm looking for in this, when I say small business, the SBA calls it 500 people or less. Yeah. Well, I'm saying 10 or less employees. So to me, that's small business. The solopreneur, the micropreneur that has a few employees that all of a sudden doesn't know who's in charge because everybody's doing everything and they're frustrated and they've made themselves a really nice job. So it's to try to give those folks some tools to be better, to make more money, to get more clients.
Yeah. Walk through some of those. What does the curriculum look like, from a month to month?
Yeah, so starting off with your class next Friday, a week from today, we have Maximizing Your Social Media for Profit. And that'll be in Doug's area, just looking at social media and how do you use that? How does a small business use social media? There's a lot of frustration around that, a lot of confusion. So I knew Doug, and so I said, hey, would you do this? And paid him a whole bunch of money, and just don't cash that yet, okay?
Yeah, okay.
Wow. That's the first lesson of small business success. Right?
I haven't received the check yet, so there's no problem.
Yeah,
that's even better. Look at that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's well. I had a.
I want to learn from you.
Yeah, amen. Yeah. What is? Don't take advice from people doing worse than you. So I had one of our sponsors back out. Let me just go there for a quick second.
Yeah.
I had a sponsor back out because they couldn't get any of their sales team to commit to 90 minutes a month to be in front of their ideal clients. A whole room full of them. So I'm still scratching my head over that, trying to think, how in the heck does that make sense? But anyway,
Yeah.
So anyway,
Talk about prioritization.
Yeah, right. So anyway, they'll hire another salesperson and spend $50,000 when they could have spent $3 and had it done. So then the next class is business basics. So it's about systems. We got an outsourced CFO. Austin Lehman is a CPA. Kathy Davis, she's an attorney. They'll be talking about how powerful systems are. Then we're going to talk about effective holiday marketing in August, so people can ramp up their holiday marketing for retail or whatever for the rest of the year.
Cool.
Yeah, and then we're talking about some employees, how to get your employees ready for that for the holiday season, for if your sales go up. And then one of the weird ones this year, which I think is going to be fun, is truth, lies, and inside story on your credit card transactions. So there's 1,000,005 different credit card people trying to get you to switch to credit cards, and so we're going to have an expert come in and talk about how do you read your statement? How do you know if you're paying the right rate? How do you know what's going on?
That's amazing. I mean, it literally is like a phone bill, but it's even worse because there's so many different types of transactions. Oh, you're right.
Right. So we're gonna explain that and kind of debunk some of the myths, and excited about that. And the next one, a good friend of mine, Lynn and Brandon Driver, they started Skylight Commercial Lending. That was a shameless plug for them. And then a soon-to-be-mentioned bank rep. So if you're a bank out there and you're interested, that'd be ringing me up on the phone. But it's business financing, facts, figures, options, myths. So, can you use local stake? Can you use crowdfunding? What can you use to get funding? So
that's
that'll
great.
be a good one. Yeah. And then we'll start the year off in January with a one-page business plan, which Jim Horan created, but I'm certified to facilitate. So we'll start the year off with that. Then how to put your best year ever. So how do you look back on what you learned from last year and put it into that plan? In February, March will be how to have your clients bring you more clients. So how do you build your business on referrals?
Oh, that's great.
And then the next one's just basically a sales class, 5 keys to successful business development, what you need to know. And then May 23rd, and this might be site strategics because it says, it doesn't say it yet on my sheet, but it probably will. But it's local marketing secrets, how to get more customers fast.
Hey,
that's perfect.
Awesome. That's a good match.
That is a perfect match.
Yeah, so...
I didn't bring him here for that, I promise.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm beginning to suspect something. I think this is a finagling here.
Yeah.
As my good friend Ron used to say, I was born at night, but it wasn't last night. Then we'll have a few webinars interspersed, throughout the year. We'll have some webinars and some other sessions in there. So I think we've got a really good program packed full of information. And I think that business owners they'll get a binder with all this. They'll get a trusted resources page in the back with people that I've vetted and believe in and work with and trust.
And a secondary benefit is just the networking, right?
Oh,
the fact that you're going to be around other small businesses, which Aaron and I know is essential from a success standpoint, is partnering with the right people.
No, you have to.
Well, and so
I'm still looking for them.
Yeah, I hear you.
Thanks, Aaron.
If my first wife's listening, the check's in the mail. But the all 4 Hendricks County is unique in that we have 4 chambers of commerce, and so this will be a unique opportunity where all four chambers will be together in one spot. So you won't get that kind of networking much, so that'll be even a bonus for Hendricks County folks.
And where do they go? Where do we send people online to go sign up?
Well, after this last segment about the shopping cart, I don't know.
No, keep going. Come on.
Yeah, so grow your GYB University. GYB stands for Grow Your Business. GYBuniversity.com. Go there, and if something's not working, email me. So that's all you got to do.
Yeah. Can I ask a question? Are you looking to do this also with other chambers as well, possibly templating this thing?
That's the big picture. Yeah, absolutely.
There we go.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So we have the whole program paid for by sponsors, so the chamber can look like a hero, provide extra benefit to their members by giving real learning that people can take and apply. And that's the model. And so I've been doing this little program for a couple of years. This is the biggest it's been. I've got sponsors behind it, so I'm excited about where it's going.
Very cool.